Hi guys, my name's Tracy. Welcome to my very first Slimming World vlog. I first started my Slimming World journey, must be probably about 6 years ago now. I had done it a bit on and off in the past, so I knew a bit about it, but I started doing it from home probably about 6 years ago. I lost about 4 stone, I think, in the first 5 months of doing it from home. Then my weight losses seemed to slow down, so I decided to join an actual Slimming World group. When I was there, I lost another 2.5 stone, maybe a little bit more, I think. My starting weight when I first started doing it was around about the 19 stone mark. I finally got to my target of 12 stone 7, and people were saying to me that I looked very gaunt, I looked drawn in the face, and that they thought that I'd lost a little bit too much weight. Looking back on it, I hadn't lost too much weight, but I can understand for people seeing me, it was a big change from seeing me at 19 stone. So I upped my target. I put on a bit of weight and I upped my target to 13.3, I think it was. And I mainly hovered around 13.3 up to 13.13 for a good few years. Then a couple of years back, we had a couple of holidays in the same year, which put on quite a bit of weight that I found hard to get back off. I started taking care of my, at the time, new granddaughter while her parents were working, so I was having her 5 days a week from sort of 7:30 in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. Now, anybody looking after a new baby or who's got a new baby knows that they are really hard work. And at 43, 44 that I was at the time, it was definitely hard work for me. It was a big shock looking after a baby again. I found that by the time she'd gone home, I was exhausted. I just could not be bothered to cook anything. So I think for a while we just basically lived off takeaways and junk food. So the weight crept on a bit more. Then my son came home for a visit from Canada. I hadn't seen him in a few years, and every time he comes home he likes to eat everything that he's missed while he's lived in Canada, mainly takeaways. So for weeks and weeks and weeks we were eating non-stop takeaways that he'd missed: kebabs, Chinese, pizza, you name it. So that, and on top of the few trips abroad and looking after my little granddaughter, the weight has gradually crept back on. So when I stepped on the scales about 6 weeks ago, I'd gone back up to 17.4. Now I was a bit unsure whether or not to talk about my actual weight in this video. Obviously people that I know might see it. It's a bit embarrassing. But having said that, I like to watch Slimming World vlogs, and I don't like it when people are not talking about their weight. I like to know what people weigh, because I like to try and watch people that weigh a similar weight to me and follow their journey. So yeah, I've decided to be totally honest. So for the first week back on it, I did it at home again, and I lost about 3 pounds. I then decided that I would join Slimming World. All the groups were closed due to lockdown, so it's now over Zoom. So I joined a different group to the one I was at last time, and I've been doing these Zoom meetings each week. I struggled a little bit in the start, getting back on plan and what have you. I had to change a few things about. But over the last few weeks I've lost a little bit of weight, so I'm now down to 16.7, I think it was. Yeah, so each week hopefully I'm going to do a weigh-in, and you'll see, I'll talk about what I've ate in the week. I'll maybe do some videos showing what I've ate in a day. If anybody knows of anybody who's doing Slimming World vlogs that are around about the same weight as me that I don't already watch, please comment below, because I absolutely love watching videos like this. I find them very helpful. But mainly I'm doing this video for me so that it gives me a bit of incentive, so that I can look back on it. For one, if I lose a lot of weight, I can look back and see how I was and how I am now. But mainly, if I know that people are watching me, I'm less inclined to cheat, and hopefully I will stick to it. I've got to get this weight back off. I cannot believe that I've let myself put it back on. When I lost the weight last time, I said to myself, I am never ever putting this weight back on. And sometimes life just gets in the way. Life gets busy. You know, we do fall off track. But yeah, I can't believe I let myself put this weight back on. So hopefully this time I'm back in the zone, and I'm going to stick to it, and hopefully I'll get back to target. I'm hoping to have lost a big chunk of it by Christmas, but realistically it's probably going to take me well past that to get to target again. I was quite good at losing weight the last time I did it. I used to lose anywhere from 2 to 5, 6 pounds each week, but I found doing it again this time round that it doesn't seem as easy. I don't know if it's because I'm starting to go through the menopause, or yeah, well, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as easy, and the losses don't seem as big. But any loss is a loss. Even if it's £1 a week, by Christmas I'll have lost a good few stone. Yeah, so if these are the type of things that you're into, don't forget to click that like button, click the subscribe and the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload my next weigh-in video next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.